What's good, everybody? We're back again, and we got our dog with us today. You know what I'm saying?
You already know, man.
Tell him who you is, man.
Man, Tate, man. You brother Professor Xay, no way, man. You know what's going on, man. You know, with my guys, bro, man. We locked in, we tuned in, man. These my little brothers right here, man. You know, they older than me, though. I just feel like I'm bigger.
I was like, look, bro. Hey, man, I'm Red 16. A.K.A. Rip 16. Go.
I'm tired of Jet, man. Y'all know who it is.
And we are back for another special edition of Take episode of the No Hedging Podcast.
Hey, let's go, man.
In the building, man.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? We've been on the crossover around here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The playoffs is live and in full effect. We're going to get to that NFL draft in just a hot second. But we got to talk about this basketball because we in mid-playoff season right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The first round is underway. We done seen some interesting things develop, and we done seen some people already head to Galveston.
Already.
The Suns didn't deserve. Chuck said the Suns didn't deserve Cancun. Drive your ass down to Galveston.
That dirty-ass water.
Hey, that dirty-ass beach.
So, man, let's go ahead, man. Without further ado, man, let's get into the crossover. All right, man. And make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, too.
Yeah, hit that subscribe.
Hey, please do, man. We need 100,000 likes. That's what we need, bro. 100,000 likes.
Shoot for the stars, ain't for the moon, baby.
Let's do it.
But first one I want to talk about, me personally. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about these boys that done held it to Galveston. The Suns. Suns versus the Timberwolves is over. All right? The Timberwolves done sent them Suns packing into the sunset. Mm-hmm. So what was y'all thoughts on that series, man?
Hey, Anthony Edwards.
Dog.
It's your second incoming Michael Jordan.
His son.
I'm saying it right now. I'm telling y'all.
How you
straight up?
How?
You see it?
What'd he do?
What he did do?
What he didn't do.
I'm just saying.
He just won 4 playoff games. That's it. I mean, he got a long way to go.
The Suns. He swept them.
Swept Kevin Durant, man.
But the Suns weren't good.
I agree with that.
Everybody knew that.
My whole thing about the Suns this season was they just look off. Like me and you was talking about that last pod, and we was talking about how the Suns just look off, bro. They did not play with any type of camaraderie. It just looked like a bunch of guys from LA Fitness running around and passing the ball to each other sometime. And running a fast break or two.
So y'all gonna take away from Anthony Edwards? That would be
no.
We're gonna take away from Timberwolves.
No,
it wasn't just Anthony Edwards though.
I mean, we ain't saying that, but
you got Jaden Daniel went out there.
Yeah,
a couple games, and the ass was not scoring like that.
Yeah,
Jaden Daniels was the leading scorer. You had Rudy Gobert come out there and dominating the paint a couple games, having big numbers on double doubles. Karl Anthony Towns had a big 30-point game in there. So it was an overall team effort, and I like the fact that when Ant is learning how to be effective in the game without scoring, like they'll come up, they'll try to trap him, he make the right pass,
yeah, you
know what I'm saying, or they come up, they try to trap, he running off the ball screen and getting open, or he'll take the time, he like, all right, I got a seam now, I'm gonna drive.
He plays defense too.
He play defense. He'll come in there and block
get
the
a block
shit out of somebody's shot.
Yeah.
So I like that all around about the Wolves. Like Anthony Edwards is a dog. Don't get me wrong. He dropped 40 in an elimination to get them boys to fuck about it.
Right. Well, he only scored 9 in the first half.
9 in the first half. 31 in the second half. Boy,
that ain't Jordan-esque like?
He switched his shoes and then
that ain't
came
Jordan-esque
out there
like?
and did his thing.
I'm pumping the brakes on Jordan.
You want to hold it?
Yeah, we got to hold that.
All right.
We got to hold that.
I'm from Atlanta, too.
We got to hold that, man.
That boy cooking.
Jordan is Jordan, and Anthony Edwards is going to be Anthony Edwards, dog. We can't keep doing that. We can't keep doing that.
But we see it.
We can't keep doing that. Anthony Edwards is his own man, dog. We can't keep comparing these players, dog. We can't keep doing that, dog. We can't keep doing that.
Jordan told Stephen A. Smith, that quoted him because we know that we watch First Take, right? He said, hey, that kid is special.
Okay, yeah.
Every time you hear Jordan talk about any player like that, he wouldn't even talk about LeBron James like that for a long time.
Yeah, he was talking about his son.
But now he talking about who his son is. Who his son is? Come on now.
You can still be special, but you don't have to be compared.
I get it. Like Anthony Edwards is his own man, and he got his own personality. He gonna put on a show. He funny as hell.
Yeah,
but he hoop.
Yeah, he a baller.
He's a baller for sure. He was shooting deep threes.
Mm-hmm.
He was hitting them. He was doing all types of plays.
He went 7 for 13 from 3 last night.
But I think the scariest part is he's only 22.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
He's only 22.
And he swept KD them already.
So he got a lot to do.
So you see what I'm saying?
Kevin Durant, them and the Suns, though, I think their problem is, honestly, they going to end up getting broken up.
Yeah, they
have to. They have to.
They're going to get broken up.
They have to.
The Bradley Beal thing, Bradley Beal don't really know what the hell his
Bradley Beal is legit a 3 for real. He's legit a 3.
He's legit 2.
He could be a 2, but
I don't think he knew where he was supposed to be.
None of them did.
Durant
and you forcing Devin Booker to play point guard when he's really a shooting guard.
Devin Booker don't need to be the point
guard. No. He's not a facilitator. He's a scorer.
He's a scorer. You forcing him to do something. You're not utilizing him to the best of his ability. So that's why I feel like the Suns got the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, it was no cohesion.
They trying to blame me. They trying to blame Vogel a little bit.
Absolutely.
I can kind of hear the rumblings.
Yeah.
Like they don't know when you saying organization. You don't know we didn't.
Well, you have to blame him. You have to blame him because look, you got 3 talented players and you can't figure out a way to win a single playoff game with them. And we're not talking about scrubs here. We're talking about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers of all time. Talking about Devin Booker, one of the best youngest scorers in our era right now. And you're talking about Bradley Beal, who is, like you said, a legit 2.
Yeah.
So if you can't find a way to win one playoff game, that's on coach.
But but sometimes it can be players too. Because sometimes, players got to buy to the coach's system. They got to buy to the system. You don't got to be playing by system. Sometimes, look, especially with KD, he been moving around. So, and when we gonna start blaming these coaches?
And then part of the problem, they weren't big enough either. They was too small. They wasn't a big team.
I mean,
they weren't a big team, dog.
Jokic is in the paint. He's not a small dude.
Compared to Minnesota, they're not a big team, dog. They're not a big team.
They got twin towers. Minnesota got twin towers.
Nurkic can't play 48 minutes, dog. So what about those minutes that he out?
I mean, but at the same token,
they ain't got that. They don't have that.
Come out.
They ain't got it.
Rudy Gobert gonna come out.
But even still, you still got length. Minnesota's still loaded with length, regardless.
They're a big team.
So Minnesota won the series, deservingly so.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards definitely played a major role in that because we seen times where Cat was in foul trouble. We seen times throughout the series where Cat was injured, and who carried the team when those times needed to be.
Edwards.
But he didn't do it all on scoring either.
Mike Conley,
that's what we're trying to say.
Stepped up.
And all around
as a team.
Stepped up. Rudy Gobert stepped up. That's what I like about them.
As a team, they're a good team. They're a well-rounded team.
As a team,
yeah, they're a good team.
So, I mean, and you have a superstar player now. I think Anthony Edwards has solidified himself as a legit superstar.
Is he gonna be the face of the NBA?
Eventually.
Yeah, he got the charisma.
He definitely got.
He got the charisma.
Next year, going next year. If he go to the,
when Bron leaves.
So Bron had to leave.
When Bron has to leave.
Okay.
Bron got the NBA on lock and had it on lock for 22 years. He had it on lock before he came into the league.
He said a year before. That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
But no, I mean, I feel you. I mean, I'm with you. I agree. So another series I've been looking at, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Much like the Minnesota Timberwolves, I feel like this is another team that is just a really good team, and they have a legit superstar player leading the team. They come to the post-game interviews. They doing them together. They young as hell. Mm-hmm. They play both sides of the ball. They can score. They got great ball movement.
Everybody know their role.
They do. Everybody know their role.
Everybody know their role.
They out there and they playing cohesive, and it's showing when they play against the Pelicans because the Pelicans can't do nothing with them.
No Zion, no Dub. It just is what it is. B.I. has opportunity to show that he can be a legit number one, I thought B.I. was going to be a number one when he left the Lakers.
Me personally, I didn't.
I did. I felt like he was like the second coming of Kevin Durant. You know how we compare Anthony Edwards to Michael Jordan. I felt that with Bi because of the mid-range game, the length, all of those different things. I thought that was going to be how he was going to turn out, but it just didn't.
Show you how AD. I
don't think he got that dog in him.
Yeah. He ain't show you what Anthony Edwards been showing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's irrelevant. You know, just throw it out there. You know, start doing
the Pelicans are getting more turnovers and 3-point percentage. And also just I think in terms of like the cohesiveness of the team. You know, like you said.
That's
the Thunder. The Thunder got the coaching. They got the cohesion.
For the Pelicans. That's on him. This all on him. It's not just the players too, but it's all on him on this one, bro. Why they about to get swept?
Some of that personnel. Last game, what was it? 27.8% from three for the Pelicans and 42.3% from three for the Thunder. That's a big difference.
You losing that game.
That's a big difference.
But things so if you coach supposed to be doing what his job is to put his team in a good position so they can go ahead and compete in there.
They only scored 89 points. So that means their defense. They getting turnovers and they shooting less threes. You losing that.
So that means that's good with the coaching. Because you don't got your player discipline.
That might be personnel though.
All right.
Like he said, no Zion, no Dub. I think you balance out.
It's
more rebounds.
It's a balance between because you got to think about it. Like you just have an off shooting night, which happens. All the teams have off shooting night.
Right.
But rebounding.
Yeah, that's effort.
Assists.
That's effort. Assist is more.
Assist is team playing.
Yeah.
Rebounding is effort. Turnovers is playing smart.
And effort.
Indeed.
And effort. So my whole thing is that's personnel things too.
Yeah.
I think if Zion's out there, they probably would have won a game.
Yeah.
Because they had some close ones.
For sure.
I think they probably would have won a game if they had Zion out there. But overall, I just think the Thunder are a better team.
Yeah.
And it's a reason why they're the number one seed. And they've been showing it. So I think they coming for the next sweep. Right after Minnesota. They're next up to get themselves a sweep. And
nobody can defend SGA.
The Pelicans don't have to go to Galveston. They can go to Cancun.
Nah.
You said
you gotta win the game.
Yeah. You gotta win a game.
Yeah, you can't get swept.
You get no games. This just in.
Yeah.
This just in. What you be saying? What's your phrase?
What my phrase is?
Take.
Take.
Take. If your ass gets swept, you're going to Galveston. You don't deserve Cancun. That's the new rule.
Straight up.
So, I mean, hey, you get a game, you can go to Cancun.
Right.
But apparently the Pelicans going to Galveston along with the Suns. So, maybe they can hang out and come up with some good trade scenarios because they need it.
Mm-hmm.
Next one I've been paying attention to is Milwaukee versus the Pacers.
No shot.
No chance. This is what you got.
No shot.
The boys looking rough,
and Giannis out too.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis, Dame had a sore Achilles in that last game. I will say this: Milwaukee fought, and they made that game a lot closer than it was supposed to be against Indiana, especially with your top two players out. Chris Middleton had a 40 ball when they won the game, or when they won. That last one, right? I think Milwaukee won one of those games.
Yeah, they won the one Dame was in.
But Chris Middleton stepped up. But without Dame, without Giannis, it's not enough. Like, again.
And all they got right now is Middleton and Bobby Portis.
And Bobby Portis got ejected in the first quarter.
Early.
Got ejected in the first quarter. Had to fire on somebody.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so looking at that, I just feel like Milwaukee just cooked right now with the injuries more than anything.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not even gonna put this one on Doc, even though we could be talking about Doc Rivers' ass. I'm not gonna put this one on Doc. I think it's the injuries more than anything, and just overall, Indiana again is one of those teams that plays cohesive as a team.
Yeah.
They're young. They run. They share the ball. Tyrese Halliburton, he can still be effective even if he's not giving you 25, 30 points. He can be effective because he can fuck around and get you 12 assists.
What's the name? Knocking down threes like a motherfucker.
Who that, Nim? Who that,
Nah, what's the nigga name? Forgot.
They got an overall team. Miles Turner. Yeah. Miles can stretch the floor, and I think Brook stretching him out to the 3-point line kind of neutralizes him a lot because he's not quick. Now in the paint, Brook was cooking Miles ass a little bit in the paint because he got a bigger body. But when it comes to stretching the floor, them threes, Brook can stretch the floor too, but Miles is a little bit more mobile. So I just think the pace is just too much. I think they're gonna go ahead and get them boys the hell up out of here too.
Yes,
I don't know what's the status with Dame and the sore Achilles. So if Dame is out there, they got a chance to win another game. But if not, they getting the hell up out of here too.
Yeah, that series is over.
You said it's over?
Yeah.
What series is still alive for you?
Obviously, the Clippers and the Mavericks.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, ain't gonna lie, that's a good series.
Yeah. Clippers and the Mavericks.
Kyrie Irving playing out his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, but Paul George Harder did good though without Kawhi Leonard to keep the bid done. So
I think that's gonna go 7.
Yeah, it is. That's gonna be tight,
I definitely think that one going 7. Luka kind of got the Clippers number a little bit. But the Clippers got deeper this season, so that was like the difference maker. You know, having Russ out there, having James Harden out there, having that deep rotation, that kind of helped to neutralize it. But it's something about the Luka magic, man. He gonna like Paul George had that fadeaway 3 in the corner,
lit him up. PG was lighting him up.
He was lighting him up. He held off the comeback.
Yeah, he did.
They almost came back on it.
He did. He was knocking down these damn threes.
You got to shout out Kyrie Irving though, man.
Yeah,
Kyrie playing out his mind.
I don't know when he got athletic.
Man, I mean, like, bro, he really got athletic, though. Like, bro, he doing it all in the air, bro. Like, everything done. Like, that's crazy, man. Kyrie going crazy.
His layup package on the next 2K is about to be like all your fees. That shit gonna cost all your
ridiculous, dog.
His layup package is crazy.
It's crazy.
But I think, honestly, who you think winning the series though?
I think the Clippers will win the series. I think the Clippers will win the series. Yeah, because I think Kawhi he'll come back healthy towards the end of the series.
And you think he's gonna be got into rotation a little bit more and be healthy?
Yeah. I think the Clippers will end up winning the series in 7.
I don't know. I got an eerie feeling in my bones, man. I'm thinking some Luka magic in Game 7, dog. That's what I'm feeling. I know theoretically on paper the Clippers are supposed to win this. Once you go 2-2, you done turn into a 3-game series, and the higher seed has the 2 home games. So theoretically, they're supposed to be the ones who win the series. But it's something about Luka Doncic in Game 7 against the Clippers. It's just eerie. It just feels like a setup for a Game 7. I think the Clippers come out and maybe win 5, and then.
I don't think they win 5. I think the Mavericks win 5.
Mavericks might win 5 and Clippers win 6.
The last 2. I think the Clippers win the last 2.
I think that Game 7, man. I think I'm giving that to the
I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm giving that Game 7 to the Mavs, man. There's just something eerie in the air. I know it's...
I ain't gonna lie, I trust Kawhi, though, man. I trust.
Why? Why do you do that?
I mean, shit, why not?
Because he be hurt.
He hurt, but thinks he come back, right? They go to Game 7. Who you gonna go with?
We're talking about the Clippers, sir.
I know we talking about the Clippers.
When was the last time the Clippers... Come on, we're talking about the Clippers,
We talking about Kawhi, too. We talking about Paul George. We talking about James Harden. We had all
We're
them
not
on the
talking
team.
about Harden.
Harden balled out last game.
Harden can cook. The question is where he going to be when you need him.
So you think you don't trust him in Game 7?
That's basically what he's saying.
No, I don't.
That's basically what he's saying.
You don't trust Kawhi in Game 7?
That's what he's saying.
Paul George, no.
That's what he's saying.
I don't.
That's what
They've
he's
been getting
saying.
their ass cooked a lot. The last time Kawhi was clutch was when he made the Drano 3 against the damn Sixers.
But how can you trust Luka Doncic?
Because I've seen him in Game 7 win against the Clippers.
Oh, okay.
That's how.
Not this same Clippers thing?
They added in a couple pieces.
Oh, okay.
They added in a couple pieces.
Okay. So not the same Clippers team.
It's not the same team.
Okay.
But he also got Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
And we've been out about to act like Kyrie Irving ain't clutch.
No,
When Luka beat the Clippers, he didn't have Kyrie Irving.
Mm-hmm. Paul George clutched the other night?
He was.
Yeah, right.
But you just sat here and talked about Kyrie Irving whole layup package.
I told him he lost it. I got respect for that, but I'm saying though, when it comes to Game 7, I gotta give it to the Clippers, man.
Check your prop bets. Kyrie Irving with the points. Luka Doncic, PRA.
Yeah, over.
PG, PRA. Russell Westbrook, PRA. I don't trust Harden in the fucking Game 7, and I don't know where Kawhi's gonna be at. Maybe Zubac, because he got a size advantage in the paint. I could see him maybe on some points and rebound props in these last 3 games. But other than that, no. I'm not trusting and I just don't know if it's enough. Because you got guys like PJ Washington who'll show up and do some stuff for the Mavericks too. Like, it's a lot. Like, so we're not about to act like the Mavericks just don't have nothing. Like, they do have a Kyrie over there behind Luka too. So I mean, yeah, no. Who else we got? We ain't talking much about the Eastern Conference. We got Heat in Boston.
Yeah, we did just talk about Milwaukee though.
We did talk about Milwaukee, but we got the Heat in Boston. That's another.
Boston gonna win the series, dog. Everybody know that. No Jimmy, no bucket. No duh. It's just what it is. I'm sorry. Even though they won that game on the road in Boston, they pulled that one out their ass. They were 14-point underdogs and they went up there and got the win. I put that on Boston. Now, Boston shouldn't have lost that game at home. They should have. They had no business losing that game. But they got the fucking lights beat out of them because Miami was shooting these threes like crazy.
Lights out.
They shooting lights out. But I blame Boston on that. Play defense. Close out. What we doing?
Boston has a problem throughout the season where they get a little lazy, right?
That's not lax. Championship mentality.
It's not. They get a little lax, and that's the problem. They'll be up, or they have the capability to close somebody out, and they look like they're kind of out there chilling a little bit. Whereas Miami is the total opposite. They're going to play hard every game. Mm-hmm. They don't give a damn who's on the floor, who's not on the floor. Mm-hmm. They're going to play hard every game because I honestly think Miami goes into every game thinking we can beat them.
Yeah, they can.
So do you got Miami winning?
Hell no.
Okay.
I don't have them winning the series.
So y'all agree that Boston going to snatch them up?
I think Boston does it because I think they're good enough. Okay. I think they're good enough to get by, but I don't think it's because of Jimmy. That's just me personally. I don't feel like it's because of Jimmy. He's not a scorer, bro.
He's not a scorer, but he an all-around basketball player, man. You need on defense, anything.
Man, let the folks hear you tell these lies right here in the mic.
Right,
let the folks.
Do you believe in Jimmy Butler? Playoff Jimmy Butler? I do. I don't know about him. The past 3 years that they've been going to for playoffs because of Jimmy. Jimmy changed. Man, he made plays.
So
man.
Bam Adebayo. He ain't had nothing to do with it.
Nah, I never said that. I never said that too.
That last finals, Bam was the best player on the team.
Yeah, but we can't discredit Jimmy.
Not Jimmy.
Man. You just like
Bam.
Oh, he was just an average player that just got by. Nah,
I'm gonna tell you like this. Jimmy playing right now on this team.
Yeah,
it's not a cakewalk.
No, he's not a cakewalk.
It's not a cakewalk.
They just not.
You can say that this series would go 7 if Jimmy Butler was playing. You can easily say that. You can't say that now.
I mean, you don't know that though.
You can
still could go 7.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
without him though.
So but they can win a series without Jimmy.
But it's not happening.
Do I think the Heat are capable of winning a series without Jimmy?
No, not capable. Can they win a series without Jimmy? Yes or no?
In particular,
no.
I don't think they're gonna win this series. I don't think they're gonna win
this
series with Jimmy.
Would they win? Would they win without Jimmy?
No.
Okay. They played
the Knicks play like them though.
And they play Milwaukee. Would they win without Jimmy?
They can beat Milwaukee. They can beat Milwaukee.
Injured Milwaukee.
They can beat Milwaukee. Now, the Knicks made out of the same substance. I mean, if you're talking about them, we might as well just talk about them.
Can they beat Orlando? Can Miami beat Orlando without Jimmy?
I don't know. Orlando defense tough.
All I know is
can they beat it without Jimmy?
I don't know if they
It's
beat
yes or no?
them with them. I feel the same way with or without Jimmy on the court.
So you saying Jimmy don't make an impact? That's basically what you're saying.
I'm saying this about the
Heat.
I'm saying this about the Heat. The Heat have good coaching. One thing about Spoelstra, he's gonna go based on the personnel he has.
All right, we understand that.
With a plan.
We understand that. Answer
he's
this.
Gonna come up with a plan.
Are the Miami Heat better or worse?
They're better with Jimmy Butler. I just think overall the Boston.
But that's not what you're saying though.
This is what I'm saying. Y'all gotta listen
to me now. Why you throwing shot on Jimmy like that?
Y'all gotta listen to me now. I'm saying I think the Boston Celtics have enough talent to the point where they can beat everybody in the East.
Absolutely.
With or without Jimmy Butler,
they're the favorite.
I thought the Boston Celtics had enough talent to beat the Miami Heat because they got Kristaps Porzingis. He's got height. You got Derek Williams, who's Derek White, who's a hustle player.
Yeah.
You got Drew. You know what I'm saying? Who can play some lockdown defense at the guard position? You got Jason Tatum, who's a superstar. You got Brown, who's gonna come in. He's gonna be explosive certain games, and he can take over a game too. I just think talent wise, they can beat anybody in the East. So that's why I'm saying I'm not saying there's a slight to Jimmy. I'm just saying that I just don't feel like with or without him, it's gonna be enough. Now, the way the Heat play, I'm also saying that they're just one of them teams that we thought they won enough like 3 times already.
Mm-hmm. So without Jimmy, they got the same chance to beat the Celtics as they would. They had the same chance to beat because with Jimmy, they can beat the Celtics. With Jimmy, Miami can beat the Celtics.
To me, they do got the same chance.
So without Jimmy, they still got the same chance to beat the Celtics.
Jimmy don't
in the
make
series.
a difference against the Celtics.
So no, he doesn't make an impact.
To me, against the Celtics, no. Maybe another team, yeah, but not the Celtics.
Well, you said it. That's all I was looking for.
Yeah.
You said it. It took you that long to say it.
Yeah, I said it. That's cool. I mean, I don't know what you're fishing for. I don't know what you're supposed to be getting out of that.
Yeah, I got what I got.
I got the Celtics winning this series. However, I do think clearly they can win a game without Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
They can probably win 2 games.
They're not winning any more games.
You don't think so?
No, Miami's not winning.
The reason why I said
games.
they can still win a game because
they had a good shooting night. They had a good shooting night.
When they went to this last finals, Bam was the star of the team, not Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they got Tyler Hero, who can score. He's not going to be prolific in other areas, but the boy can score.
Yeah, but
so you got him.
They shot very
He's
well.
He's making up points.
But Jimmy Butler is the core of that team.
He's like the heart of the team.
He's the core of that team, heart team. And then thing is, playoff Jimmy Butler. Hashtag playoff Jimmy Butler. I don't know what this man talking about. Hashtag straight up playoff Jimmy Butler. That just being real, man.
Hey, listen, man.
That's being real, man.
I watch basketball, and I know what I saw. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I respect that, but we watch it too. You know what I'm saying? You can watch it on HBO Max. You know, give us a sponsorship. We just threw you out there.
Well, the next game on that slate, we do have the Knicks versus good old Joel and the 76ers. My boy, I will say this. I'm impressed by Joel Embiid.
Yeah, star, man.
That's fine. Let me ask you this, though.
My man,
they about to win 3 straight?
No, hell no.
So Sixers are done.
They done, man. They done.
Well, we've been thought that when Joel was hurt.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
I'm just trying to give him a few flowers.
For what? For losing?
My boy came out there with a case of Bell's palsy.
For losing.
My boy came out there with drop 50 with a case of Bell's palsy. He won.
I don't care if he has cerebral palsy. If his ass is out there playing, you need to win the game. He's supposed to be the best player on the court.
He did win the game. He dropped 50. He dropped 30.
I'm talking about they shouldn't be down 3-1, bro.
Yes, they should. He's been injured, bro.
But he's been out there playing.
But he's been putting up numbers.
So what's the problem?
They won the last game. What are you talking about?
But why are they down 3-1 though?
What are you talking about?
Why are they down 3-1?
Because they've been injured, and the Knicks are like the Heat. Mm-hmm. In terms of the way they play. The Knicks are one of them teams that come out there and they're going to play hard every time.
So when is this series over?
When is it over?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it 6.
Okay.
You think 5? You think they already cooked?
No.
I'm going to say 6. Yeah. I don't think it's going 7. I'm going to say 6. I think Jalen Brunson paired with a good shooting night in Game 6 will go ahead wrap.
He finally had a good night, too. He had 47.
Right. So, I mean, he got to snap out of it. He's too good to not, snap out of it.
He's not doing that next game.
Probably not. Probably not. I think they're going to play out of desperation. They get one more win. Tyrese Maxey, most improved player in the NBA. Joel Embiid, toughing it out. One leg, Bell's palsy. He don't care. He's trying.
Knicks and 7.
I'm going to say 6.
Knicks
I'm going to say Knicks and 6.
Knicks and 7.
What you think?
I got Knicks and 6.
He said Knicks and 6.
I got Knicks and 6.
I'm going to give him 6. I don't think it's going 7, but I think the Knicks just too scrappy for it to go 7.
Too physical for Philly. Philly too soft then.
I ain't going to say it's soft. They just it's like the Heat, bro. They just play hard. Mm-hmm. It's like it's certain players.
No effort.
It's certain guys who gonna dive on the ground, who gonna run into the first row and not give a damn about getting beer spilled on them. Like they gonna dive on the floor, they gonna scrape, they gonna fight, they don't mind fouling you.
Well, they should be the same. That should be the same DNA makeup of the Sixers. You got Joel playing with Ball's palsy. You know what I'm saying?
He is, but I'm talking about the whole team. Okay. This is it's a team. The Heat, the Knicks.
So who you calling out?
The Wolves,
Maxey?
The Thunder. They all play as a team.
You calling out Maxey or Tobias Harris, or who you calling out?
I think it's all of them as a team, with the exception of I think Maxey has played hard, and I think Joel has played hard. The rest of the team. I don't know.
Knicks and 7, man.
You want to talk about Orlando?
No, I don't care about Orlando.
You don't care about?
I don't care about them because whoever they play next, they're gonna get swept.
Alright, you sleeping on them boys now?
Shit, they need to wake me up then.
You sleeping on them boys? You said Orlando was about to get swept.
All right, win the series. Win the series. How about that?
Them young bulls ain't playing.
Win the series.
Them young bulls ain't playing.
They gonna win 2 more? They gonna win 4 straight?
They got a possibility of winning 2 games now. They ain't gonna win. They ain't gonna win it straight.
Yeah.
I think it's going 7 though. I personally think that series going 7 too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, we'll see.
Don't fuck around with Orlando. Alright. They might not win the series, but we gonna see. But yeah, man, we wanted to tap in with this playoff run, man. It's a couple guys that got sent the hell home. These guys got some deep rooted thoughts and emotions.
This guy's crazy. He's a fucking psychopath.
Y'all watch that last video. Y'all go back and look at what I said and look at what happened and then see if I'm crazy. All right. Deion Sanders says performance breeds confidence. That's all I'm going to say about that. But you can close it out, brother. You got it.
I ain't got nothing to close out. Only thing I got to say is this man said that Jimmy Butler has 0 impact on the Miami Heat. That's all.
Versus Boston. Versus Boston.
Nah, you were saying like he just don't have it. Period. Like
versus
just an average player. You did say that. Then you want to revert back to okay. I like nah. Keep the main thing now.
So y'all think Jimmy Butler MVP of the league?
No, we're not saying
Jimmy
that.
Butler Defensive Player of the Year? Is he a 6th Man of the Year? Is he most improved? What does he do that garners this much of y'all attention to say that Jimmy Butler
he said what he said
is the reason to beat Boston? Get the fuck
we
out of here,
talking about
dog.
Boston, but we just said in general, like, you know.
I like Jimmy Butler because he plays hard, but I'm saying that his production level can be replaced. Tyler Hero can come out and score 5 more points. Caleb Martin can come out and score 4 more points. Bam can come out and score 4 more points. You made up that baby ass 15 points that Jimmy Butler got. I'm just talking numbers. He's not a prolific rebounder. He's not a facilitator, but he's a guy who's going to come up. He's going to play some defense. He's going to play hard. He can influence and impact a game, but I just don't think it's enough against Boston. That's all I'm saying. Hey. You can make up that production. And they have a Hall of Fame coach who know how to use his players. Spo going to put them boys where they need to go. He going to run some off-ball screens. All right, we got Tyler Hero. He's our best scorer. If you don't think they finna screen him all fucking night, that defense going to be running all night chasing Tyler Hero off them screens. Because he's the shooter. He's the best scorer. Bam is a triple threat. He can get the ball in the post. He can pass. He can do a couple moves. He can get some offensive rebounds. Bam is your best player overall right now. And that's what he's been since they went to that finals, in my personal opinion. If the Heat would have won that championship, Bam would have been MVP, not Jimmy. You put that in your pipe of smoke.
Well, unfortunately, we won't even get to know that because they didn't win it.
Well, so I guess we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Because they're not going to win shit.
But yeah, we're going to wrap up this episode of The Crossover, man. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. Make sure you comment below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Arguing, you know the vibes, man.
Keep talking that cash shit.
And we see you guys on the next episode. Peace.